The days of pushing through an illness are over, as nearly a third of Americans say they'd rather you don't show up to work if you're feeling sick. And so far, the federal government appears to be headed for a shutdown at midnight. Jane King is at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. Government shutdowns usually have little impact on the stock market, but this time it could be different. President Trump's threat to make some federal government furloughs resulting from the shutdown permanent could have longer lasting impacts. Should the shutdown last any significant amount of time, it also could delay the release of key economic data, including Friday's jobs report. Well, Amazon's crackdown on some Prime accounts begins this week. Amazon quietly announced the discontinuation of the Prime Invitee program on its customer service site in early September. The program is ending tomorrow, at which point Prime invitees will lose access to Prime delivery. The 16-year-old program allowed members to share free shipping benefits. Well, stocks gained their footing yesterday, even as a government shutdown looms. Energy was the worst performing stock market sector after oil prices dropped. Electronic Arts agreed to the largest leverage buyout in U.S. history. The video game maker behind hits like Battlefield and Madden NFL will be taken over by investors, including Saudi Arabia's private investment fund. The company's been seeking new areas of growth to inspire players who've gravitated toward free-to-play franchises that are continually updated rather than splash out new titles that can cost $80. And 31% of Americans surveyed say there's no longer a badge of honor or admirable quality to people showing up to work ill, coughing, or powering through. Just a quarter of Americans strongly believe it impresses bosses or superiors. The survey conducted by Talker Research on behalf of ZipFizz also found while 21% of people have attended work or a social gathering when ill in the last 12 months, the vast majority feel concerned about their own well-being when others come to work visibly sick. From the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.